Hello everyone, welcome once again. It's your favorite show, Real Inspiration. And what do we do on Real Inspiration? We get to unleash the real you because we believe you're bigger, better, and stronger than you can imagine. And of course, we know that when a change has to start, it has to start with you. Be the change you want to see. Sure, so we believe in personal development that results to social positive change. What are we talking about today? We're talking about a scenario where you get scammed because you have a good heart. I don't know who is out there who has a good heart, and when people come to you with their troubles, with their problems, you just go bang, like it's reflex. You just want to do something. It's like you have to help the whole world. I'm not about telling you not to help people. I am in that same situation a whole lot of times. Sometimes I make a whole lot of promises to myself that I'm not going to fall for that, but I keep falling for it sometimes. So I'll tell you a little bit of what I've learned how to do so I don't get to fall for those things, especially people who have a good heart and they are abroad. A lot of people get to use them, get to try to trick them into helping them out, even though it's not really help per se. Okay, so this is what I realized. I noticed that I'm the kind of person who has like a soft heart, let me put it that way. And when someone just comes to me and cries about a problem or about an issue they have, I just feel like I should do something. Like I really want to do something. So it has become a part and parcel of me, so much so that it's not really like I have to do something, but that part of me starts making me feel guilty, like, oh princess, you have to do something. Not like I really need to do something. Because even at the level of when people want to scam you or just want to trick you into giving them money, since you have a good heart, you're definitely going to feel like you have to do something, right? Oh yeah, you'd have to just manage the birds and all those things happening all around. I'm outdoor, right? So this is what happened. I've had several times where some of them began when a friend of mine actually got a gift from me and then went on there and put it on social media and said, oh my God, this lady did this for me and blah, blah, blah. And then the next thing that happened, I started seeing people in my inbox. Some people had to talk with me for a while and then later on started asking me for stuff, like we were mutual friends. So what I learned so far is, since I trust the person I gave the gift to, when you come to me and you're a mutual friend and you ask for help or you request for help, what I normally do is I trust the person I gave a gift to the first time, right? So it's just but normal that that person would be able to assess you easier. You know, it will be easier for that person to assess you than me, who is far, far away. So I start with questions like, have you reached out to this person who is closest to you, right? Have you reached out to this person so the person can be able to help you? And then some of them go like, no, the person has a lot on their plate. And who says I don't? Like, who says I don't? You know, if you think that person has a whole lot on their plates that you can't request for help from them, it's kind of tricky. It's really dicey. I kind of doubt it. And then I ask, like, you have people around you. Have you reached out to these people? You know, sometimes they say no. Sometimes they say yes, but nothing happened. Truth is, if I even ever need to send help to you, I'll send it through someone I know so that the person will be able to see you and know that whatever you're needing this thing for, it's real. Because sometimes people do that. So there was this guy who played one fast one on me and he said he had an accident and stories. And I'm like, okay, get to this friend of mine who's a mutual friend whom I knew you through. And then if he gets back to me and tells me that, okay, this is the scenario, good and fine, you know? So people just get to trick people. So if you have a good heart, it's good to help people, but don't kill yourself while doing it. I usually do that. Like before, I used to do it a lot. Sometimes I used to stand as shorty for people. It was that crazy. That one is totally off. It's totally and completely off right now. But the one I'm still struggling to deal with is still having to help people even though they're just tricking you. So one other friend gave me, while we're chatting about it, we're discussing about an issue that just happened. It's not been long. The friend gave me another beautiful clue how to not fall for these things. And the person says, if you're this kind of social media person, if you say you're reaching out to social media people, or you're telling me that I should put your story out there to solicit for help or something, it means you can put it on your wall. If you know it's true and it's real, you'll put it on your wall. But if you want me to put it on my wall, like it should come on another place, it's kind of tricky. And I could understand, I could get where this person is coming from. Because you don't want to put it on your wall. It's going to be like, okay, maybe it's a joke. It's Princess who put it out there. Maybe it's for something else, It's not really for that person, So sometimes we need to be careful. We need to be watchful. That we love to help people, that we love to give, doesn't necessarily mean that everybody who comes to us for help truly needs help. Some of them are just playing you. And so when I learned this option of getting to people that are closer to me, that are on ground, for example, maybe someone is requesting for help from Nigeria. Oh yeah, I'm a Nigerian by induction. I always say that. Or someone is asking for money from me from Ambazonia or from my country. And then I go like, okay, I'll look for someone that is there already and I trust the person, and I'm like, okay, this person needs help. This and this and this is going on. Can you please verify? Can you please check? And to be honest, if that money is still going to get to you, it's going to get through that person, because that person will have to see you. And that's how some people have gotten not to receive help from me, because they were fake. So when they realized that there was someone on ground who could follow up and do a check, they disappeared. You asked me for help today and I'm like, okay, so get to meet this person. If I have to do something for you, I'll be able to do it through this person. And then you disappear because it's fake. One other guy told me he had an accident. Like, seriously, why would you put yourself in that kind of thing? Things we say have power and they really come to pass. It's not jokes. Life and death are in the power of the tongue. What if you say you had an accident and you truly have an accident? Like, while you've lied about it, then you finally get to have an accident. You know the story of the boy who cried wolf? He kept joking about it. He would sit on the mountaintop and he would start screaming, wolf, 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 and people would come out, and it was a joke. When the wolf actually came, people knew it was a joke, so they didn't come out. And that's how he lost his life. You don't want to be that kind of person. Please don't take people's kindness, people's loving hearts for granted. It's wrong. It's wrong. And yes, to the people with a soft and kind heart who always want to do, always want to help, sometimes you just need to be cautious. Yes, I know on a particular video, I said that help when your instincts tell you, when that inner thing is telling you that you need to help this person, help. But there are some times that you have a check, somehow you just have a check in your spirit that this one is not okay. Even though you feel like you want to help, that good part of you really wants to help, but you have a check in your spirit. You need to find out, you need to follow up, you need to get someone to follow through. Because sometimes these people just believe that because you are abroad, you have a whole lot of money. You probably have a tree behind your house that you're plucking money from. And so at any point in time, just any day and any time, they just bring up this story, bring up this issue, or bring up something, or just ask you for money straight up. Some people just ask for money straight up. Those people are the real VIPs, And they just expect you to have that amount of money. A friend of mine said once that someone, it's even a friend, like long, probably like an acquaintance, but he just realized that he was abroad and everything. And then he just woke up and asked him for some large amount of money, like really, really big amount. And he said he didn't have the money, so he said he was just going to give him like a part of the money. And this guy was so mad, he was so rude. I'm like, what? Like, seriously? Things we face, Abroadians wahala. That's how I'll call it. Abroadians wahala. That's what we face sometimes. So don't feel guilty. Don't feel bad when some of those kinds of people come to you and you have a check in your spirit. You're like, you're this bad person, you don't want to help. No, some people are actually tricking you, and that's why you're not feeling okay about it. On Real Inspiration, I always get to say I love you so so very much. But God loves you way, way more. Get to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get all our updates. Yes, I want you to know each time I upload a new video. And if you've not subscribed yet, please go ahead and do so. I'm giving you like 2 seconds. 1, 2. Thank you for being a part of my family, and to my old subscribers, I want to say I really, really do appreciate you. And today, yeah, a lot of noise, beds and all, they're singing and giving glory to God for being alive. So why not? Me too. I'm alive today because he kept me. I'm alive today only because of his grace. Oh, he kept me. God kept me. His mercy held me close, so I wouldn't let go. God kept me. He kept me. His mercies held me close, so I wouldn't let go. So I'm here. Okay, this is not a singing video. We're gonna do another sing time on another video. Bye-bye.